These are goblet squats. So with goblet squats, what we're doing here is we're taking a dumbbell and we're going to hold it in this interesting form here. We're taking the heels of our palms and putting it on the inside of one of the bells of a dumbbell there. And then with that prop there, we're going to just put it right up against our chest. And then with it propped against our chest there, the weight can just kind of dangle there. Our arms are kind of doing very little work. It's just adding weight to our squat at this point. So we need to make sure our squat form is on point. So first we're holding the weight, shoulders are back and down, head is back, neck's in line with the rest of the spine. And then you can either do what we call a narrow stance, which means feet about hip width and parallel. Or if you want to do a wider stance to get a deeper squat, you can take your feet out a little bit, turn your toes out a little bit, and squat down from there. As long as whichever position you choose, your knees are following the direction that your toes are pointing, okay? So a narrow stance, knees follow forward a bit more. A wider stance with the toes out, both knees follow the midline of each foot there. And then whichever stance you choose, your butt sticks out behind you like a good squat. Tilt your torso forward to counterbalance yourself, keeping your spine nice and long and straight, and pulling back up through your glutes. You're squeezing your glutes to pull you back up and tall. You can pull up your abs as well to help with that lift of the hips there, but it's primarily the glutes. Now, if you notice, if you look close, this weight is just kind of dangling here. So I'm not keeping it squeezed against my chest as I try to hold it in. I'm just letting it dangle. You'll notice, see, as I go down, the weight's kind of almost getting away from my body, but it stays perfectly vertical. I'm just got it propped in my heels, holding it steady there, and then pulling back up from there. So I'm standing tall, the bottom of the weight's touching my torso. When I come down, it's away from my torso. That means I'm just keeping the weight propped against there, but I'm not squeezing it hard and doing a bunch of upper body work to keep it against level there. You're just trying to add some weight to your squat by holding it in this sort of goblet form here. So keep your squat form absolutely in check, and then just grab this weight from underneath the inside of the bell there, and that there are your goblet squats.